Special for you this evening. 39 cars are on track in the lobby at Brands Hatch. What? Very good evening, everybody. Oh, it needs to fade out that slide. Doesn't need to fade out. Very good evening, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Welcome into everybody. Oh, I love this. I love this intro. Me and Ollie, we're literally just talking about how good the intro music is when we ever do a live stream. So yeah, we love it as much as you lot do. So welcome in, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday, and I hope you're in for a epic stream. We 100% are as well. We've got 60 minutes of Brands Hatch with 39 cars on the track. Yes, I said it. 39 cars are currently on the track. This is going to be one hell of a race. I am alongside Mr. Ollie, Mr. Cheese himself. Welcome in, Ollie. Hope you're doing well, mate.
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Thank you, Hayden. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm okay. We were just saying in the chat, the intro, how good is this opening sort of scene music that Owen put together for us. It's epic.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Owen has done absolute bits on the intro. The music is just, it's so upbeat, and the use of the effects and choosing which video clips and pictures to put where was just, yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. A brilliant intro.
Perfect. Yeah, it is. We are streaming across multiple platforms this evening, so if you're wherever you're watching us from, welcome in. Hope you're doing well and you're having a great Sunday. So this week's season at Brands Hatch, race number 2 of this championship. I know Ollie last week picked up the baton from myself because obviously I had internet problems last week, so apologies for that, and thank you very much, Ollie, for stepping in and single-handedly doing comms at Paul Ricard. Thank you very much, mate. So tonight, yes, seasons at Brands Hatch. We've got 39 drivers out on track or signed up and racing with us this evening, and I think this is going to be probably our most chaotic race I think we've ever done at TOGA Motorsport. I mean, we've had some pretty chaotic races. I think Spooky Spa comes to mind, but I think this one's going to top it all with the narrow track of Brands Hatch, the unpredictability of cars going through the final sectors, the turn 1, turn 2 mayhem. It's going to be, I think, an interesting race for not only the drivers but all of our stewards that are stewarding this evening. So we are live stewarding this evening as well, which is obviously good for us and obviously the drivers, because obviously we can look at any incidents out on track. We've got 15 minutes of practice, 25 minutes I'm pretty sure of qualification, and we go straight into a 60-minute race. One pit stop tonight with a 40-minute pit window, so everyone's got to get their pit stop done before the timer ticks to 0. And we're running BOP, so we're running the LFM BOP from this week, which hopefully should get us even closer racing. What are you thinking about this race tonight, Ollie? Are you excited, apprehensive, nervous, all the above?
Yeah, I'm always excited. I think apprehensive is also floating around a little bit. I think it's going to be pretty crazy. I mean, when you look at the gaps that we've got at the moment, 2.3 seconds covers the top 25 cars, 26 cars. That is just insane. We've got 1.1 seconds covering the top, Jesus Christ, 18 cars. I mean,
Yeah.
It's just going to be non-stop. It's just going to be non-stop, isn't it?
Yeah, he's literally going to be non-stop. And sorry, I missed the people in the chat. Alex is in, Dexter's in, Totally OK's in, and Titan's in. Titan, if you could use English only, I'm really sorry. I know it's really horrible for me to say, but can we keep it to English only, please, if you wouldn't mind. But welcome into the stream, none the same. But yeah, you're exactly right. We've got drivers out there. I can see P16 and P17 setting the same lap times. I can see the top 5 separated by 3 or almost 4 tenths of a second. I think this is going to be ridiculously close this evening. Ridiculously close this evening.
Yeah, the top. I mean, the top 3. First of all, these are guys that we know are fast. You know, Kika Gallo, Van Thalen in that 214 Lamborghini, who took P2 in the 10 hours of Suzuka just 2 weekends ago.
Yeah.
And Garcia, who, as much as he's new to the scene, he's well known to be very, very fast. I've raced with him in a different. Well, no, I've seen him race in a different ACC league before.
Oh,
and
okay.
I know that the man is fast. It took me a while to put together that it was the same person. But yeah, he's quick. Make that a 10th covering the top 4 as Krasnov in the 599 Porsche goes to P4. I mean, this is just going to be insane. We've now got 1.1 seconds covering the top 20 cars.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. And bearing in mind,
Mate,
123.0. I know, neither do I. 123.0 is a ridiculously fast lap. 122s at Brands is, yeah. These drivers are ridiculously fast. A lot of drivers are in the 120.
I expect we're going to see the top 3, the top 3 to top 5 drivers. I reckon could be inside.
Yeah,
could be inside that 122 range.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
I
mean, we've got
this quality session, I would expect.
Yeah, exactly. 13 drivers are in the 123s. 13 drivers are in the 123s. I mean, yeah, I'm a 124 guy myself. Sorry, and whoa,
top
big
26 cars. Top 26 cars covered by 2 seconds.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, stop right there. 40 people are now in the lobby.
Oh God.
We've added one more. 40 people are inside this lobby. Yes, it is.
This is about to be complete and utter chaos. I mean, no one's going to have a gap to do a qualifying lap.
Well, yeah, this is the problem, isn't it? Yeah, no, this is the problem. We did say this to the drivers in the driver briefing just a few moments ago, is that you're going to need to use your head today because we've got 39, 40 cars out on track. To get qualification done, it's going to be extremely difficult. So we're going to see literally everyone piling out of the pits now. I can fully expect it. Here we go.
We've got a change in conditions though, a big change in conditions here for Brands Hatch. You've gone from relatively clear skies, it's a bit overcast now in qualifying.
I don't know if I can't see.
Looking a bit more dim on track right now. At the moment, we're staying dry at least for the next. For some reason, it's showing us 3 minutes on my.
Oh, really?
I'm assuming that's supposed to be for the next 30 minutes is dry, but for some reason I've not got the zeros before the minute marks on my weather predictions right now.
Interesting. Sorry. Yeah, Dexter said 40 cars at Brands Hatch. Yes, it's going to send help. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's going to be mind melting for sure.
Yeah, it is. You've got Joshua Higginson in the chat. Welcome in. GG, go on, Callum. Yeah, we're rooting everyone. Who are you rooting on tonight, guys? Let us know in the chats wherever you're watching us from, who you're rooting for. Howdy, I'm opting to stay in for quali because I'm only going to make a guest start. Oh, okay. So that's Gallo. So Gallo, you've just topped the leaderboards, and you're only here for a guest.
Mans goes fastest in practice, and then says, "Nah, it's fine." First incoming.
Exactly. And good race. Yeah, Pilk boy. Sorry. Yes, it's going to be a fantastic race. Well, I hope it's going to be a fantastic race anyway. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Oh, it's not. Sorry, it's Peter Romeo. Sorry, it's not Gallo. I keep getting those.
I was about to say that'd be.
No, sorry,
Imagine Imagine
getting
if
those
Gallo
mixed
was
up.
just like, nah, I'm good.
No, sorry, Peter. I apologise. Peter. Oh, by the way, Peter, how's your new rig? By the way, you I think you got it on Friday or Thursday this week. How is it? Let us know if you're in it yet. I hope you are racing inside it. Oh, okay, in your new rig today. No, there we go. The cars are queuing up. Look, I wonder if we can go into a slightly different angle.
The final sector is a traffic jam right now.
Yeah, 100%.
And they've got to watch out because they've not got much gap until the guys who've started their qualifying lap.
No,
The
exactly.
number 15 car is the first car on a qualifying lap, and he's about to come to the final 2 corners.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
So
right,
these guys do need to be getting out of the way.
Let's go to this view here. We should see cars start to queue up, but no, it's actually relatively.
No, they've cleared themselves out.
Yeah,
now. They've all managed to get moving.
Yeah. Oh, the car just goes straight onto the gravel. Well, it's the safety car by the looks of it.
It was the bundle up, starting with the 66, starting with the 36 car even, who's just going down the back straight. From there back to the 570 car were kind of all just together on track, so they needed to space out, but they've managed to clear themselves out now. First time comes in on the board, 23.3 from Van Thalen in that 214 Lamborghini. That will get better as those tyre pressures and those tyres come to him.
Yeah, 100%. I should probably go back to. Here we go. Sorry, I was having a little play around with different camera angles then. I lost my mouse. Yeah, 123.3 is the time to beat at this current moment in time, as we get in a lot of drivers. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys not decided to come out. Yeah. So
although I think those are people who have gone out and then come back in.
Right, makes total sense. If you don't mind, guys, I'm just going to I'm going to go back into my settings and put my HUD on because I decided to turn it off. There we go.
And Kika Gallo is a second up, or about 9/10 up on his last lap, which is a good thing because his last lap was only a 24.0. 7/10 up now. Yeah, I know, right?
Only. Yeah.
As a new man goes to the top of the timing boards, it's Esposito. No, it's not. It's now Moore in the 695 Ferrari. He gets down to a 23.1. And Kika Gallo is going to go 4th fastest at 23.395 for him at the moment. Van Thalen goes back to the top of the boards. The next man to go into the 23.0 is 23.065. So I don't think it'll be long until we see someone in the 22s.
Well, I doubt it, mate. I doubt it because everyone, all the top 3 guys are all improving. Sorry, the top 4 are all improving on their fastest lap. So yeah, it wouldn't be long if we're seeing drivers definitely hitting the 22s, 22.9s, I would imagine. I mean, Van Thalen is now 2.5 tenths up. Yeah.
Van Thalen is looking towards a 22.8, which would just be a monster lap time.
Yeah,
I mean that would be a 22.8 would only be I think that's about 5/10 slower than the best quali lap in LFM records at Brands Hatch.
He has just invalidated. There we go. He's just moving off to the side. Yeah.
Back into the pit lane, but he's still got 19 minutes left, and the track's only going to get better.
Exactly. Yeah. 22.8 is possible in the Aston. Sorry, I jumped over you there. I just saw that Peter posted in the chat. A 22.8 is possible in the Aston.
Is Moore about to go back to the top? He does. Moore goes to the top by just 200ths of a second.
200ths. Yeah, nice.
23.024 for the man in the 695 Ferrari, who I'm sure has a beautiful livery on that car, but I can't see it. Yes, the Bentley!
No, I can't.
Go Boatley!
What, with Callum Jones? Yep. Yeah.
Jones, what a legend.
That's a stonking lap time as well, by the way. That's a ridiculous lap time. 23.2 in that Bentley is pretty.
23.265, yeah. BOP showing its hand there.
Big time.
I mean,
big time.
It's just so great to see cars like the Bentley, which it just drives so well, and I love the look of it.
Yeah,
it's so nice to have it back at the front of a highly competitive field again. Garcia goes to the top, 23.027. I told you he was
so
fast
close
in that 223 McLaren.
Then the Bentley's got minus 40 kgs as well.
Yeah,
in
it's
that
the
as
most
well,
you
yeah.
can have.
Yeah.
It's got the most you can have, absolutely.
So we can see out on track, car 116 is also a 10th up. That is Eric.
Hold on. The 695 car of Amor. He is on the brink of going sub 23 here. He needs a good run out this final corner.
He's got.
He has it. He's got a really good run out the final corner. It's going to be more than a 10th. This is going to be in the 22.9s. He crosses the line and he goes to the top. It's a 22.940.
What
goes
a
to the top
stonking lap.
by 900ths of a second. Let's see what more. There's still 17. How is there still 17 minutes of this qualifying session left? I'm losing my mind.
Do you think, question here though, do you think drivers are going to go out, set a lap, sort of, and leave it alone, and then try and go at the end? Or do you think they're going to keep going round and round and round?
With the field this close, I think your best bet is to just keep putting in the lap times.
Keep going.
Because the track is going to be improving so consistently.
Yeah, you've got a good point there. We've
got unrestricted tyre sets for these races, so it's not going to hurt you to do loads of laps. You get new brake pads when you load back into the lobby.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
and it's an hour-long race, so I don't expect people might push it with pads 1, but I would doubt it.
Yeah. Van Thielen is also 3 temps up right now, or 2.5 temps up.
Oh, this could be massive.
He's just coming into the final sector.
This would put him into the 22.8s if he can finish this lap with this advantage. It's not a brilliant run through the right-hander at the end of the straight.
No, he's lost out a little bit of time, but not too much. Pintschgeller is coming in. I think that is whatever you pronounce your name. Let's go 214, 15 and 5. So we're on board with 214 now.
The Phoenix E-Racing driver, Nathaniel, in the 74 car, goes 100th away from pole. Van Thalen in the 214 car is rounding the final corner.
Yeah.
He needs a brilliant drive out this corner. He doesn't get a brilliant one, but it's going to be enough to put him what will be P3 at the moment. 22.9. That's the third driver in the 22.9s, exactly half a 10th off of the pole position time at the moment.
Wow,
God, this is incredible.
This is very, very good. This is very, very good.
The top 21 cars are separated by a second. We're not going to have time to breathe.
No, this is going to be insane.
For an hour.
And do you know what's funny? Sorry, it's a joke. Sorry, you're in mid-flow. What's interesting is that the people that are still P20, 21, 22 are still really, really fast drivers.
Yeah, Fernando. Fernando's a guy who goes out and and wins the rookie series quite regularly.
Exactly. Yeah, you've got Potter in there. You've got Van. Yeah,
he finishes in the top 5 in the Porsche Cup.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Fernando go further up the field before the end of this qualifying session. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Van Thalen, by the way, is over a 10th up right now.
Yeah, he's got a bit of
toe. He's coming through the final sector, but he's got a car ahead of him.
Oh, he's gone wide there.
He had a car on the inside.
Yeah.
Right.
That is not.
Yeah, blocking on a flying lap. The 888 car was on an out lap, so that might be looked at by the stewards. Can't guarantee, but it's a possibility.
I mean, the 888 car is grass cutting at this current moment in time, so I'm not. I don't know what's happening.
Clearly not too fast.
Yeah, we got Quentin in the Ferrari, 4 temps up, coming in through. Currently P24, but this could put him a lot higher up. It puts him P20. I mean, only puts him P21.
Here comes Kika Gallo's first serious lap. I say serious lap. He's done a 23.3 already, which is just faster than I can dream of doing. But he's 5 tenths up. He's only 3 tenths off of pole.
Yeah.
This could be a massive lap from Kika Gallo in the in the 444 McLaren.
And he's got, look how much space he's got as well. Look at the he's got so much
clear track. He's timed this perfectly.
Yeah, perfect.
Timed this perfectly.
Yeah. You just keep going and going and going, and he's still half a second. Yeah.
Still half a second up. This would be huge. That, mate, half a second would put him in the 22.7.
6 temps now. Nearly 7 temps quicker. 7 temps now.
22.5s. That would, oh my god, a 22.5 would be. That's like esports pace, man. That's mental.
Here he goes into the final corner. Yeah, into clearways he goes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 22. Oh, it could be a 22.4. It's gonna be a 22.4. Is it?
Oh,
22.585.
Whoa.
God, that is so fast. And clearly that was all he had.
Yeah.
Clearly that was all he had. Put it into the wall at turn 1 and that's it for him. 3.5 tenths up on the next car. I was expecting maybe to sneak into the 22.8. Not a 22.5. That's obscene. That is obscene from Kika Gallo.
That is quick. That is ridiculously quick. That is, yeah, I'm in shock actually right now seeing how fast that was.
Yeah, I don't
Is that
have
even
the
possible?
words to describe how perfect that lap was.
Is that even possible?
It was flawless.
It was.
Flawless. One of probably the best qualifying lap I've ever seen.
Yeah,
in TOGA Motorsports. Here comes Rumbout. He finds a position up to P6 at the moment. Callum Jones, sorry. Why did I say Calvin? Where was I going with Calvin? Callum Jones is improving in the Boatley. Loses out on the exit of the left-hander. Sorry.
Yeah.
I do apologise to the man who was supporting Callum in chat. I appear to have worked my magic with that one. I do apologise about that.
Okay, so 21.7 is P1 and AOR with BOP. Okay, so
that's
actually,
obscene.
yeah, so it's not AOR standard, but it's still quick.
For TOGA,
for
TOGA, that is an obscene lap.
Yeah, it is.
We tend to be a little bit more of a relaxed kind of group, you know. Oh, here comes Fever, Nathaniel Fever. He's now closest. He's P2 now. Just over 2.5 tenths off of Kika Gallo.
Only. I know we're focusing too much on the fast people, but let's take a moment to
I know.
Speak
like
about
everyone
Mac.
in the top 5 is improving as they cross the line.
I know. But just really quickly, let's just talk about Mac. He's currently running P31 right now with 1:24.9. I mean, still a very, very fast lap time nonetheless, and he's improving on this current lap. So keep pushing, Mac. You're only a tenth off. Well, a couple of attempts, and you should push your way up the grid. So keep pushing, buddy. I just thought I'd give him a bit of a shout out as Amor. Is that how you pronounce his name? Amel Moore. He's currently a tenth up almost. Kiko, that was an insane lap, by the way.
Is he in the chat?
He's just coming into the chat for the first time. I applaud you.
That was insanity.
I applaud you for that. That was
watching that lap was like watching someone pour liquid gold.
Oh, it was like poetry in motion, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was absolutely.
It was
those are exactly the words. Tell you who's having a massive improvement at the moment is Harold Rombout in the CrowdStrike Mercedes AMG. Current.
Oh, are you still there? I think his microphone's gone, or his headset's gone, or he's just falling off his chair. One of the above. I think what he was saying, that Rombout is having an absolute stonking lap. He's currently 3 tenths up on his best time right now, and he goes P2. Wow, insane. 1:22.7. I think Ollie was correct. The lap times are improving massively. Yeah, 100% improving massively. So yeah, I think he was correct. Just keep going and going, round and round and round until you start smashing your personal bests. What I was doing actually whilst Ollie was doing commentary, I was actually trying to make a little soundboard thing so you guys could hear something on my stream deck. But obviously he's now disappeared. I don't know what's happened to him.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, okay.
I should be back now. But
no, you're back.
My internet is fully committed to the south.
Well, I thought you fell off your chair or something. I thought that was what's happened. But before you disconnected, Rombat has just gone second with a 1:22.7, by the way.
Yeah, I thought that was a big lap coming from him.
It was insanely fast. But Gallows, okay, he was improving on his fastest lap just then, but he's now dropped off. He's now 3 tenths down.
You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to improve.
No, 100% not. He's definitely not. as Andre goes back to the... I'll tell you what, people have got some amazing liveries today. Some of these liveries are very, very good. Honestly, I'm going to be lapped multiple times. I'm off the pace, never raced this track. What? You've never raced Brands Hatch? We'll have to learn it from the back and pick off those falling off down to be incidents. Yes, Stephen, no doubt there are going to be incidents and accidents. You're okay. Oh, you haven't set a lap time yet? Come on, get yourself out there. You'll be fine. Like, come on. If Darrell's setting 125s, you can definitely beat him. You can definitely just try and beat Mac. Like, here we go. Mac's done a 124.9. You'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. I love Brands Hatch. Got to get the kids. Oh, okay. I got to get the kids to bed. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I've just done that. Well, I've left the wife to do that tonight, to be honest. She knows I was doing the commentating gig tonight. She calls me a loser all the time for doing it. But I don't care.
Hey, commentating is fun.
She has got no idea. I've been trying to get her for weeks to get in the sim to do like a females like race, like to do it, but she's not having a bar of it. So I'm still trying, because I know Mac had tried to ask Mrs. Mac to, or said about Mrs. Mac doing some racing. Mrs. Mac. But yeah, we've got, wow, what the hell? Do you remember earlier you went, we've got 17 minutes left of quali. We've only now got 6.5 minutes.
Yeah, I know. It's flown by, hasn't it? It's absolutely flown by. And it's just because people are non-stop improving. I'll tell you who's on the improvement train at the moment is Mr. Potter. He was about 4/10 up. He's just lost quite a bit. A massive slide. He's aborted the lap now as well. But he was about 4.5 tenths up there, which with 6 minutes left of qualifying, you know, if you know that you've got that kind of improvement in you, just do another lap.
Just do another lap, exactly.
Just do another lap. That's the strat. That is the strat.
Peter's saying, I hope I survive. And George just come in. Welcome in, George. I've officially been at TOGA for 8 months. Wow, thanks, George. Thank you, George. Before the end of quali,
for 8 weeks.
Have you actually? Has it been 2 months?
I think it's been 2 months now. I think it has now. Yeah, because it was the first.
Spa,
It was the first or second week of September, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Spa 24, wasn't it?
It's been 2 months now.
Yeah. Whilst everyone is here, I know we're streaming over on YouTube. Please drop a like on the video and subscribe to us if you are new. Thank you so much, everyone being around. Thanks for the people who are watching us tonight. I'm not sure how many people that is.
And if you're watching us on Twitch, stay on Twitch.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere else. Stay here. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, massive improvement. Christian Müller puts himself P5 now in the number 30 Audi.
I think the conditions have started to improve, haven't they?
Mental.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, the top 10 are separated by half a tenth. But by, sorry, half a second.
Half a second, yeah.
If the top 10 were separated by half a tenth,
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
I would, mate. I'd just turn off my P. I wouldn't be able to commentate. I'd just be, there'd just be too much going on. You'd never be able to talk about anything.
Well, yeah, I think we're going to struggle here. So we've got Nick Parks and Alexander Asaktov, I think that's how I pronounce it, have both got the same lap times, 1:23.980. Yeah, they're both currently set the completely same lap time. So, yeah, I mean, stick around, guys, because this is going to be hella fun. We said in the driver briefing that chances are there's going to be a red flag. I really hope there isn't. I really hope the guys can get round safely. But we've got 39 drivers now in the lobby. We have had one person decide to leave. Still 39 is a ridiculous amount of drivers. So, yeah.
Mate, the hairpin Druids is just going to be...
Oh, yeah.
It's just going to be a mess.
It's going to be
I can see it. I'm getting flashbacks and it's like not even happened yet. I'm just preempting and it's going to be a mess. Oh, here we go. Van Thalen is about to hit a massive improvement. He's coming around the final corner now. He's going to be about 3/10 up when he crosses the line. This could put him P2. I think it will.
Put him... Yes.
P2.
Yeah.
Only just under a tenth off of the leading pace right now. 22.682. That is a massive lap time from him.
Yeah. Wow.
Taking the fight to Kika Gallo.
Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up the chat. So Callum hit nearly a 22 in the Bentley. Ridiculous. Keep going. Keep telling him to push. And then George is annoyed he can't race tonight. The Honda was quick. I think Peter's saying Mr.
Yeah,
Dot.
the NSX loves it around here.
Yeah.
I love the NSX around here, I've got to admit.
Yeah.
One of my favourite cars to drive at this track.
Hang on. No, Owen definitely shouldn't have. The quali
What?
might.
What's this?
So the practice session was changed to a ×1 multiplier, but you have to do it for both the quali and the race session. So effectively, the quali and the race session has got a 10 times multiplier.
Oh, fun. So the race has got a 10 times multiplier again.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Owen, if you're in the chat, in the game chat, would you mind just posting in there to say
Just
that?
letting everyone know.
Yeah, just let everyone know that that's going to happen.
Improvement from Nathaniel Fever with the Phoenix E-Racing squad. He goes P4 now, just under 2/10 off of the best time at the moment, which is still set by Kika Gallo, who's still out doing laps, by the way. He's just not improving, which is probably a good thing, because he's like absurdly fast as it is.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, we have a couple of options. We could either just have a small disconnect of everybody, restart the server, and just load the quali entry list.
And load the quali order. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a faff because I've got to set it. So, which could take a few minutes.
Have you got to manually set the grid?
I've got to set the grid, yeah, which is a bit of a faff.
Okay, could we take the grid wait time down to like a minute to counteract some of that? Because normally we've got a grid wait time of like 3 minutes, don't we?
Yeah, but I've got to go. Well, yeah, but then I've got to go in and set the entry list, like do it 39 times for the teams that have set laps. I think we're just gonna have to leave it as a.
I think we'll have to.
Yeah, I think we leave it as long as Owen's posted in the chat. I've already saved the change again in the server config, so it's 100% fixed now. But yeah, no, so yeah. I mean, a ×10 multiplier is actually it's probably quite a good thing as well.
Right, we are the final laps.
Yeah, 30 seconds to go. Yes.
These are the final laps. By the way, Harold Rombout, who's in the F1 safety car, he was just over 2/10 up coming out of the penultimate corner, but lost it on the exit there. So he could be a challenge to Kika Gallo, but he's 3/10 down at the moment. Clearly, those rear tyres starting to go the other way on him.
Yeah. Interesting that Mercedes. I've never known a Mercedes to be that quick around brands. I've never thought it was a Mercedes style track. Although I've just commentated it's cursed. Yeah. We can see Nathaniel is currently improving as he's coming towards clearways for his last time. He's dropping off a bit. He's now 3. Is he going to improve in his time? You think he is? Is he going to put in third?
But it won't be by lots. I think
he goes third.
Clinches third place from the hands of Harold Rombout.
Yeah.
There's only one other car who's improving at the moment, and it's Elias Fernando. He's going to move himself up to 17th.
And
what else have we got? So, ladies and gentlemen,
put in
your bets now. Actually,
yeah.
I'm not going to say put in your bets now because I'm just going to tell you the number. 2 seconds covers the top 31 cars in this race. Hey, we're back to 40 again. That's so great.
Yay!
We're saying as if one car is going to make a difference. The difference between 39 and 40 cars being on the grid is very, very little.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, this is going to be pretty mental. So everyone, empty your mind of any thoughts for the next 3 minutes, because it's going to be filled with just non-stop, relentless racing action for the next hour.
Yes, and anyone that's in the chat that's in the race, Owen will post a comment out, but unfortunately, due to server configuration error from our side. We have still got the 10 times 10 multiplier on the race session. Okay, so just to be crystal clear, it's 10. It's still got the 10 times multiplier. We apologise for any inconvenience this has caused anyone. It wasn't. It was set on the practice, but it needs to be set across all 3 scenarios, which is a bit stupid that the it has it set. But anyway, regardless, that's our mistake. We hold our hands up, but it is applied to this server. What does it do? It just means the time goes times 10. Owen's trying to throw me under the bus in the server. That's Owen set that server up, not me. It just makes the time go at times 10. So effectively, when you'll finish the race, it'll be in the dark. I think. Let me just check what time the race starts in game. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah.
Because night racing at Brands is going to be really fun with 40 cars on.
Yeah. What time? What time did it finish at night before when you were at Paul Ricard last week?
It just started getting bright again.
Oh, so it cycled through the night.
It's 10 hours. So no, so this one will finish at midnight. The race at Paul Ricard started later in the day, so that the temps were lower.
Right. Okay. Yeah. This one starts at 2 p.m.
Yeah. So we're gonna finish at midnight.
I hope not in real life.
Yeah, not for us. I wouldn't be doing it. I'm not gonna lie. If this finished at midnight, I'd go to bed.
Oh, well, thanks to your dedication.
Mate, I don't have a choice.
I'm joking.
Gotta remember.
Oh yeah, okay,
shuts off at 11.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
I'd be commentating blind.
Yeah, fair enough. So we're seeing some penalties being now applied because car 666 has got a 10-second penalty applied to them.
That is for impeding and causing a collision with car number 570 during qualification.
Okie doke. So
that is the only penalty that has been applied during qualifying. Yeah.
Oh no, hang on. Look, the time is not 2 o'clock. It's set to. It's now later. If you look, that's an ACC problem. Look, because in the server.
Oh, it's anyway, 5:52.
Yeah, because obviously, bearing in mind we've sat here for 2 minutes, haven't we? So it's.
We sat here for 3 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. But that still can't be right. But anyway, it's going to be.
So
10
that
hours.
means it's going to be what 3 or no 4 a.m. in game when this race finishes. Yeah, 4 a.m. in game. Although we've also got the formation lap to do, which isn't timed. So we might well. It'll be, I reckon, somewhere about 4:30 a.m. in game when the race finishes.
We're going to be seeing a lot of people going up on. But anyway,
possibly.
Fun.
Let's just hope people remember how to use their lights.
Well, hopefully I'm not dropping any frames for people because my internet connection has just done a massive poo. It's saying I'm dropping frames, but I'm not sure if it actually is or not. Yeah, just let me know if you're seeing some issues with the stream. Just let us know if you wouldn't mind, because yeah, my bit rate is taking a massive tumble right now. I'm not sure how long that's been like it for, but it could just be a glitch. Everything seems to be okay then, as Gallo starts to bring us round then for the start of this a 1 hour slog to, well, let's just see how many cars actually. Your internet is being garbage. I think it just could be a global. I mean, Ollie disconnected for a second as well a minute ago, so I wonder if there's just something going on right now that's causing internet connections. Yeah, I'm dropping loads of frames. Oh, please don't go internet. We'll keep an eye on it. But yeah, not Ollie. Gallo is just leading us round then for this qualification run. I'm so annoyed about the time multiplier. Should have been more observant than that. I thought I'd done it. We've got it all ready. But, yeah, predictions, Ollie. Do you reckon how many cars do you reckon we're going to finish the race with?
Mate, in all fairness, I'm going to be absorbing this race second by second as it happens.
Okay.
I don't want to try and predict what is going to happen with a 40-car grid.
Yeah. And the night now.
At Brands Hatch, and now night time. And especially when we've got 31 cars inside a 2-second pace gap. Because this is just going to... My brain. I don't know if I'm going to live.
Yeah,
to be quite honest.
Well, it's all going to unfold now. Hopefully my internet connection is stable enough for you guys to be along with us.
Oh, we've got a car that didn't take the start, by the way. The number 88 car of Linda has stayed in the pit lane.
Maybe...
That might be a sensible decision.
Yeah,
actually,
exactly.
He was starting P18 originally, so that might be...
yeah, possibly.
That might be wise from him. Here we go, though.
It's green. Yeah, here we go. Gallo gets an amazing start, by the way. And he gets an immense start. He is now way up the grid as they come up into Graham Hill Bend.
Oh, Van Thalen's going around the outside, at the head of
yeah. Oh, they touch, they touch, yeah.
Manages to rejoin safely. Gallo, I think, should be thinking about giving him some track position here, I think, possibly. Because I think Van Thalen would have had the inside line for the next corner.
Yeah,
Van Thalen
we'll
sticks
see what
a nose
happens.
up the inside.
He goes up the inside.
It gets shut off.
Ooh,
God, this is feisty. And now with the P3 car of Nathaniel Fever has had a better run. On the exit, there's chaos at the back. We've got 3, 4, 5 cars off. 6, 7. We might see a red flag here.
Yeah, I'm keeping my... Okay, I haven't seen anything in the chat yet.
No, it doesn't look like it. Looks like the stewards are going to let things be. I think the behaviour at the front pack has been so good that they're going to let a little bit of chaos at the back go. Possibly this time out. Oh, and Moore goes off. Sylvain and Moore. There's contact side by side with Garcia in the 223 McLaren. Off goes Moore. Drops down to P9 for now.
Look at that train. Jeez.
God, this is scary. More chaos at the back.
And as Gallo then leads us round for lap number 1 of this insane race. What a start by Gallo, by the way. Jesus, he got an immense start on that.
Ponta's in the pits already.
Oh, that was
number
close.
91 Lamborghini of Graham Potter is in the pit lane already.
No red
possibly
flag.
To fix damage. No red flag. Yeah, we finished
confirmed.
the lap.
Yeah.
Confirmed. No red flag. Ultra pog.
So,
we've just got to try and keep our eye on everything else that's happening.
Well, here we go. Van Thalen's going to go up the inside again.
3 wide into the hairpin. Jesus Christ, down at P30. Everyone lives.
There we go. We've got a new change of a leader then. Gallo's lost 2 places then. Van Thelen and Nathaniel have got past. And then is that going to be Rombach going to go and try and make an extra gain? So Gallo losing 3 places, not there, no doubt. He's not going to be able to overtake him there. Almost impossible into sector 3 here at Brands as they touch on the exit. And here they go, diving up the inside. Is he about a lunge?
Yeah, he was looking to try and get a better exit, but the minimum speed is so high through that corner, it's pretty much impossible to get the better exit that's meaningful enough. He needs
to be clever here to get a good exit here and then into clearways and potentially on the back straight.
That final corner is going to be really, really important.
We'll go back.
Van Thalen.
Yeah, he's pulling the gap, man. He's pulling the gap.
He's pulling a little bit of a gap. 7.
Yeah. Gallo gets an excellent exit there. Excellent exit from Gallo there out of clearways. And he's now closing onto the back of Nathaniel as we tour champions. Maybe. But here we go. Wow, look at that. Look at the train of cars.
I know, it's just never ending. I mean, if a Moore can get back within a second's gap here, we're going to be looking at one consistent train all the way from P1 to P11.
That is it. Oh, thinks about the send. Rombach is going to send it. Oh, they've touched. Rombach round.
Oh, Rombach goes round.
That's his own fault
as well for Rombach.
That he has to take a big fat L for that because that was his own fault. There was not
touch
really
on the front left corner. Yeah. He's going to drop down to possibly P13 by the time we get to this next right-hander. come on board with him. I think he's only going to lose one more position. He'll be lucky if he does.
Yeah,
he manages not to lose any more positions. P11 now for him.
Yeah, I can see.
And Fran Garcia
behind,
is now pushing onto the back of these cars in front. Interestingly, the top 3 now spacing out a second between each of these cars in the top 4 at the moment.
Yeah, very interesting indeed. Very interesting indeed. George is predicting that could have ended badly, and it 100% did, George. It did end badly. I've flicked on the auto camera, and I think the volume of cars, it can't handle it.
No.
It's not working. So we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way.
It's because everyone's so close to each other that it can't decide who to focus on.
No, exactly that.
Issue.
Oh, Callum gets it squirrely out of turn 1. That Bentley dabbing the brakes, trying to get past the Ferrari of Amor in the 695 car. And we were saying that Amor was going to be pole sitter at one point with that ridiculous lap time. That just shows the pace of the other cars
Here
out in front.
comes Fran Garcia. It's going to be McLaren on McLaren, the 444 versus the 223. That gap is just 0.3 of a second right now. Kike Gallo has not had a good lap.
He really hasn't, no. He has dropped off now, hasn't he? 2 seconds the gap between him and
He is
Nathaniel,
very much down on his last lap. Possibly, maybe there's a little bit of damage on his side from that hit with Rombauer.
Possibly.
I don't know if there was any contact when Van Valen went past. There might have been a little bit of side-by-side stuff.
Yeah. Oh, Fran goes big time wide. Touches the grass. Yeah, you could go get it so badly wrong at that corner. Yeah,
it's so easy to go wrong.
It really is. Yeah.
Peter Romeo is now up into P23, by the way. Max P24. Go on, Mac.
Yes, Mac. Oh, he's massively under pressure though from Martin.
He's just made an overtake there.
Oh, he has. Let's go, Mac. Let's send the love to Mac car 99. Come on, Mac. You can do it, son. You can do it. You can keep pushing.
Legend.
Absolutely. Oh, let's have a look. Let's ride down on Stephen Hood. Oh, Stephen Hood, the man that said he's never done any laps, up to P27 from the back of the grid on the first opening 4 laps. Go on, Stephen. Let's go, mate. Let's keep pushing, buddy. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, and it's currently running faster than a couple of the cars in front of him as well. So some positions possibly still to come for Stephen Hood.
Yeah, I totally agree.
We got a new fastest lap. Nathaniel Fever from the Phoenix E-Racing team has gone fastest now at 23.120, which in race trim is just stupidly fast.
That's quick. That's
the gap is down to 0.9 between him and the leader, who is still Van Thalen in that 214 Lamborghini at the moment. Amor is
he's dropping down. Yeah,
he's got past Glam. It's Glam that's dropping down. It's Calvin. It's Callum Jones. I keep on calling him Calvin. Who do I know that's called Calvin Jones? For some reason, it's the only name my brain will call him. Callum Jones gets past Glam as well. And they've got to watch out because they've got Krasnov in the 599 Porsche just sat behind them, just waiting to pick up the scraps from anything that goes wrong here.
No, it's very difficult. Oh, we've got a couple of yellow flags actually. Yeah.
Oh, that's massive contact into the penultimate corner. I think Itzma has rejoined the track in a very questionable way.
Oh.
I'm going to have a look at what's happened. He's sat in the middle of the track. He's just not going anywhere. And then there's just a couple of moments of contact. I don't know. I'll have a look at the replay file. See if I can work out if it's been a rejoin that's caused those issues, but I'm not confident that it has. Max up to P22, by the way, because of that. Go on, Mac.
Go on, Mac.
Go on.
Go on, Mac. Keep
and
pushing,
last time round, Peter Romeo ran a 23.485, which is just 200 slower than Fran Garcia in P4. So Peter Romeo is going to be cutting through this field throughout the length of this race, because he looks like a man who's up for a bit of racing.
He looks racy.
Brands Hatch this afternoon.
He looks racy, doesn't he? Go on board with him now. He looks very racy indeed, does Peter Romeo. Yeah, 100%. Absolutely. Well, that was an invalid lap, by the way, but still.
Oh, yeah, but if he'd gained 2 seconds, where are you going to gain 2 seconds from an
Oh, he's touched. Oh, he's touched. Yeah, to get on the brakes there, though. He almost clattered into the back of Alex Van der Broek.
Yeah. No, Max round.
No.
Max around. What's happened here?
He's bumped off the curbs, hasn't he? And just lost the rear end of that thing. Yeah,
he just carried too much speed in. He didn't even hit the curbs. He was late turning in.
Come on, Mac.
Oh, it's so unfortunate for Mac. It's only down to P27 though.
Return of the Mac.
That's where he was just a couple of laps ago. Let's remember.
Gallo goes massively deep and wide into the, I can't remember the name of the corner.
And Fran Garcia is just biding his time here. I think he knows that he's got the advantage, and I think he knows that he's a little bit in Gallo's head.
Yeah.
And the other thing that Gallo's got to remember is that if he makes a mistake, if he loses any positions, he's not just going to lose one. If he goes wide, if Gallo makes a mistake, he's going to lose a couple of positions as Amor gets past Christian Muller. Amor now up into P5.
Oh, that
they've got to watch out because they've got Callum Jones on their tail in the Bentley.
Not Calvin.
Not Calvin. Oh, Gallo's off! Gallo's down!
Yeah.
What's happened with Gallo? I'm going to watch that back right now.
I think he's dipped it on the edge of
Has there been contact with Fran Garcia? I don't know if there has been. We'll have a watch of it. No, he's on the grass on entry. His rear left tyre clips the grass on entry and round he goes. And he's down now to P10, Kika Gallo. Down to P10. Garcia moves up into the other podium spot. And Callum Jones is just behind. Shut up. It's just behind Christian Muller in the number 30 Audi. And as all of that happens, the pit window's open.
Just open, yeah. And not only that, we've got Nathaniel now 0.6 behind Van Thielen.
Yeah, that last lap was massive for him. He gained 3/10 that last lap.
Yeah, as they go into 30s now, yeah.
Oh, and he's taken down that fastest lap time as well to a 23.0. 23.015 is his best overall lap this race. That's insane. Kika Gallo dropping more positions, by the way. Torfs from in the heart of racing Aston Martin has got past him as well.
Has he got damage?
Kika Gallo, I think maybe those tyres are still holding.
Are
still holding the excess temperature.
Yeah, you could be right. And we got
contact
behind.
Esposito's hit by Thel. Yeah. Massive hold from Esposito. That's impressive.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was save of the century. Yeah.
Thel should give that position back.
Look at the closeness of the driving.
But I don't know if he will, because if he gives the position back, he's going to
lose out. Yeah.
More.
Yeah.
But I think he should, and he does.
Yeah.
There's giving it back from Thel. Good racing from him. He does it in a tactical place as well, so he's on the apex, so he doesn't lose too much time to the cars around him. Very smart. Very heads-up driving from Jonathan Thel there.
Yeah, well done, buddy. That was a good race etiquette there. I know you've lost out on an additional place, but you've done a great job. Andrea Obita?
Obita. Oh, Fernando has come into the pit lane. Fernando's the first man to hit the pit lane.
Oh, Donkey Walk has gone wide. It's gone wide, sorry, into Paddock Hill Bend. Whoa, they touched as well, the McLaren and the Ferrari as they go into Druids.
I'm trying to watch everything that's happening.
Yeah, I know.
It's so much.
Yeah, it's so hard, sorry. It's so difficult. It's so difficult to watch. But the gap now that's at a lead to second place, Nathaniel and Van Thielen has dropped 1.2.
That's because Van Thielen's done a new fastest lap. He's into 22s on race pace. 22.9 on race pace, whereas Nathaniel Fever last time out was a 23.7. So a mistake for
100%.
Mistake for the Phoenix E-Racing team.
Yeah, 100%.
That last lap. Still a battle raging on for P4 at the moment. Amor has dropped off the back of Garcia. That does not surprise me particularly.
No, 100%. And Gallo is now only 0.4 now back towards Torfs.
Yeah, Torfs. Yeah, back towards Bertie Torfs.
Yeah. Great name, by the way. Absolutely strong name as they go into Stirling's.
That's a West Country name if I've ever heard it. If that man isn't from Somerset,
exactly.
I'll eat my own shoe. Here we go into the night.
Yeah.
Lights are on these cars. 8:36 p.m. in the British countryside.
And this day race turns into a night race ever so quickly with the times 10 multiplier that's applied. I mean, it probably spices it up a little bit, having the times 10 multiplier.
It's just going to be mental. And it's all going to be about who can get their pressures right going into the night.
Yeah, exactly.
Because realistically, your pressures are going to have to be quite high coming out of this first pit stop. Who's that? That's Elias Fernando, don't worry. That's getting lapped in the background there. Just wanted to make sure Stephen Hood's
off. Yeah. Is he had contact?
Had contact. I think it must have been contact with
Mac.
Who was that he was racing? It was Mac. It was Mac that he was racing.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Mac. It wasn't. It was.
It was.
Was it?
No, it was at the time. I think because that's the. Oh no, it was Brucken, I think, in the 66 it was.
I was going to say, yeah,
Sorry,
Brucken.
it was Hokie.
Yeah, we're blaming
Brucken,
Matt.
but had lost that on his own.
Oh, okay.
Braking through the apex, and the rear end of that 777 Lamborghini stepped out.
Yes, George, we are getting overwhelmed. Sorry to jump over you, Ollie.
There's now some position swaps here going on between the two RART cars, the 317 and the 888 Ferrari, who are in opposite schemes, colour schemes. Those two have.
He's gone off wide.
Just got ahead. It's gone back off again.
And we still. So I would say we probably, if this was me, I would pit now. I would get my pit window out of the way, change my tyres, lower my pressures, and run to the end.
But it's not as cold as it's going to get, is the problem. It's not as cold as it's going to get.
No, that is true.
45 minutes of racing left.
That is true, but still, I think you've got your tyre pressures set for, the first part of the race. It might be. I mean, a lot of cars down the back of the grid are boxed.
I think when people will pit is when their tyres go out of the usable range. When those tyres drop below 26 psi, is when people will start making the pit stops.
Oh, Callum's gone wide. Sorry, Callum's gone massively wide. Lost out of place.
I see you. Glayram has gone back through again in the number 116 Ferrari. Gaps at the top starting to spread out a bit.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing some blue flags, no doubt, in this latter part of the race, no doubt, here at Brands Hatch.
Already from people who've pitted. Oh, a beater's gone round.
Yeah, 95
has that been contact with possibly Donkervolt? No, he's gone off on his own.
No, gone off his own.
Mercedes driver dropped it on his own.
Return to garage there. That's an RTG.
Yeah, he's got heavy front end damage on that car.
Daryl's
Daryl's name has gone off as well.
Yeah, he's gone off the paddock hill bend, I think.
Oh, yeah, there's been some contact at the front end there on that McLaren.
Did he lose it on his own, or was there contact with another driver?
I couldn't rewind it far enough, and now I won't be able to from having watched this replay.
Oh, as we've got the Honda of Jack Deluge gone massively wide. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, take the 3 minutes in the pits, I suppose. Yeah, and see what else you can pick up on the way after the end of the race.
Is that a beater in the chat?
Yeah, no, it was George saying it was wise to go back. Oh, someone's been disqualified from the race.
Oh, disqualified?
Yeah.
Let me scroll down.
It just popped up on my.
I'm assuming it will be posted in the incident outcomes pretty shortly. Oh, and I know you're in the chat, so if you could put in the stewards in the incident outcomes why that is, so that I can let everyone on the stream know, that would be brilliant. Please and thank you. If you're busy doing a million other things, then it can wait. But
I can't see the spreadsheet. Oh, okay. I was just trying to find the spreadsheet for the race.
Who was it that's been DQ'd? Are you sure it's just not someone who's left?
It come up with a DSQ.
Or did it come up with a DSQ? That's mental.
Yeah, it came up with a DSQ.
Oh. I think we might be about to find out why. That was Erwin Eachma, the man who had the contact, I believe. Was it? Or is he still in the race?
No, I've got car 7 disqualified. Look at number, if you're on the spreadsheet, row 31.
Yeah, it was. It's Eachma. Yeah. Erwin Eachma. Currently P38, but that's because the car is just sat in the pit lane.
So car 7 spun around and rejoined in the middle of the track without the engine running. He didn't take any avoiding actions.
Yeah, that was the contact. Yeah, that was the contact that I talked about earlier, the massive in Sector 3 contact. Where I said I couldn't tell if he'd rejoined, but it looked like he had. Got a fight going on for P13, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Corey Miller and
I'm coming.
Bell.
Yeah. It's hard to keep on top of it all. We need a third commentator for this. We do need a third commentator. 15's also in battle coming back. Yeah, we'll get to that in a second.
I think we need about 4 commentators, I'm not going to lie to you.
We do, we 100% do. But yeah, big thank you to everybody who's watching this evening across both our platforms. Hope you're doing well and having a fantastic Sunday. This is I mean, 37 cars still out on track, by the way, Ollie. I mean, we've lost one due to a disqualification.
Just insane.
Oh, we've got another car gone round.
Yeah,
Jack
Deluge.
Deluge. Yeah, 29th place now.
I'll have a
He's
look.
now-
Oh, that's just on his own.
Yeah,
out
looks
of,
like it.
Out of Paddock Hill. It's unfortunate for him.
George could jump into commentary if he wants. If he's saying if we need an extra pair of hands, it's up to you.
I feel like maybe 3 people would, because there's so much going on track. We'd all be trying to talk about different things at once. I think 2 is probably enough with this much action going.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. Great send, by the way. I think that was a back marker, wasn't it? Sergei Krasnov, car 599. I think he was just overtaking someone on a.
Yeah, I think it would have been a back marker.
Back
but
marker,
we got a
looks like it.
Battle brewing for P3, by the way. Sylvana Moore has managed to catch Fran Garcia. That gap is now under a second.
Oh, and Gallo picks up a 5-second time penalty. Car 444 picks up a 5-second time penalty. Where are we on the? I don't think it's been put in the system yet. He has picked up a time penalty. Has Gallo, so that's Gallo with a 5-second after all that hard work he done in qualifying. He slowly to sort of unravel for him, and unfortunately not having the race that he maybe would have expected after that amazing, amazing qualification. But we're seeing a lot of back markers now as different people on different pitch strategies. With 40 minutes. Where's that 20 minutes gone? That's literally just flown by.
Yeah, I know. It's not stopped, has it?
No, it needs to take a break. Oh, there's a couple of cars gone off in Paddock Hill Bend. Not Paddock Hill Bend. Yeah, that was
somewhere. One of the corners. Mac's involved. Mac was showing us a yellow flag there. He's lost a couple of positions.
No, Mac.
Still P24. Still P24. I believe he's yet to make a pit stop, but everyone in the top 29 is yet to make a pit stop. That's just a ridiculous number to say out loud. Everyone in the top 29.
Yeah.
Jesus wept.
Yeah, I know. Marco van Kudelski has gone off in Stirling somewhere. I think that was on his own accord. He is now back on track again. We've got a nice little pocket of battle for P25 right now. Sandro Draga, Dixon Hurst, and Jeremy Rart. Is that?
Callum Jones has had another off, by the way.
Calvin.
He's down to P8. Rombout has managed to get ahead of him. Moore is the first from the top lot to blink. He's the first man into the pit lane.
Into the pits,
38 minutes to go. Has he possibly spotted a pocket of fresh air for him to come out in? I think he has. I think he's going to come out ahead of the number 66 car.
6 car, yeah, that's what I was thinking. He's got what, about a 30-second pit stop
behind the 888, I think. Yeah, I think he's timed this pretty perfectly to come out.
We'll stay on board with him here.
The 27 car.
Yeah, we'll stay on board with him right now. Yeah. We'll stay on board. He's currently still in the pit lane. He's just...
He needs to be moving now, ideally. No, I think he'll be behind the 27 car.
He's still in the pit lane. He's still in the pit lane.
I think he's spotted a good gap here. If he comes out, if he starts moving now, it'll be ahead of the number 99 car, but he needs to be moving.
Yeah, he's just come off the jacks.
Yeah, he's going to be ahead of the number 99 car.
Yeah, that
is brilliant timing.
Yeah.
And just full acceleration there. He was the last pit box, so he could fully accelerate. He didn't have to wait on the pit limiter to be able to get going. He accelerated all the way out of the pit lane.
That's a good strategy from Moore there. Sorry to jump over you there, Ollie.
That is a good pocket to pit into. Absolutely brilliant spot from him to see that he had that. To see that he had the gap to go in there.
1,000,000%. Yeah, Rombart is. Oh, sorry.
Has caught up to Nathaniel Fever. Nathaniel Fever had a slow lap time. He was a second off the pace last lap.
Yeah.
These guys now running pretty much equal lap times again, but he's now 6.3 seconds off the back of Van Thalen, who has run a 22.932, and I expect once we get into the night conditions, when he puts on a new set of boots, he's probably going to go faster than that 22.932 that is currently the fastest lap of the race.
That's insane. Sorry, just jump over you. We got Callum Jones and Rombat battling it out now with Eric Galum? Oh, Glarum in the 116. 116 Ferrari. He's a bit of a cork in the so-called proverbial bottle, I think. 24.0 was his last time around. Sorry, no, his best lap. Sorry, his last time around. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone around him can go about half, and is going about half a second faster than him at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Rombat in brackets Rambo coming back strong. He 100% is. He is definitely coming back.
Yeah, absolutely. He had that contact at the start. A little bit of damage on the front left corner, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him too much.
No. And do you know what, Ollie, as well? Penalties seem to be pretty low.
Yeah, few and far between, which is nice.
I'm seeing a lot of NFAs on the spreadsheet. Yes, we've had a disqualification, but I don't. Considering the volume of cars, no red flag, and pretty low on penalties, I would say big shout out to the drivers.
Move coming.
Yeah, on board. Yeah,
I'm there. Outside at Paddock Hill.
He's not going to go there, surely. Car 226 has got a yellow flag, by the way. That is Alex. There he goes. He is alongside, and is he going to get past into?
Does he go for the cutback on the exit of the hairpin? He tries it, but he gambles on that curb too much. On that curb.
Yeah.
Oh, Kika Gallo, by the way, has been bumped up to 10 seconds of penalties now for Kika Gallo in the number 444 car.
Ouch. Yeah, the Cooper Straight's not kind.
Has that possibly gone against him for the damage with for the contact with Brombaugh? Because I think that's the only real contact he's had in this race so far.
So he's already picked up one car. 444, 15 seconds. Yeah. 5 seconds, sorry. 15 has his nose up the inside, turns in and squeezes him in there. In contact with 15 spinning, and then
so the 15 car is Brombaugh.
Yeah, and he's got another 5 seconds for causing collision with car 214 that's performing the overtake, pushing him off track. So that was both.
That was with Van Thalen.
Yeah,
that was with Van Thalen. Yeah, I watched that one happen. That was on the exit of on the hairpin on the first lap.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we're now seeing penalties being applied. So what we said about no penalties, they're all sort of pending to be issued. So.
Because there will have been so many contact forms in those first few laps that the stewards now just need to get through with them.
Yeah, and catch
up.
So
where's the man that I wanted to look at in terms of his track position and how fast he's going at the moment? There he is. Amore. He's the man I want to be looking at.
And Gallo's now in the pits. Gallo is now boxed.
Last time out, Amore only did a 24.2. His problem now is that he's caught up to the traffic in front. Yeah, because they're 100%. Running in the high 25s at the moment. So he's caught up so much that now he's just being held up more. So maybe that early pit stop for him hasn't actually worked.
He's got past. Yeah, that is a second and a half. That was into.
Well, it's what he needs to do because he can't lose time with cars ahead. But the advantage will be that he's going to have. The advantage will be that he has warm tyres.
Yeah,
that's 100%. Where the advantage will come back to him.
We've got a couple of people in the pits.
It's going to mean so much.
But he's got up to 19th now with that. So yeah, I think it could work for him. I think it might work for him. You know, he's now a minute and 7 seconds off the leader.
Because everyone that comes out of the pit lane now is going to struggle to warm up their tyres, just by nature of the fact that there is no time to warm up the tyres, basically.
Sorry, I'm just. For a split second there, my live streaming centre on YouTube said I wasn't live. Hopefully I am still.
Is that just a momentary drop, maybe?
I don't know. It's saying people on YouTube, can you just let us know that we are live, by the way? Just in the chat if you're watching us on YouTube, please can you just let us know.
My phone.
Yeah, I'm just a bit worried.
We're still live. It's saying we're still live.
Oh, okay, cool. Can we see 214? Van Thelen, yeah, live. Okay, cool, live. Cool.
11 people watching at the moment. That is massive. Thank you so much, everyone who is watching us right now live.
Yeah, it would have been better in the daytime, but yeah, it is what it is. Half an hour left. We're halfway through this epic race. We're still running a strong grid of 37. No, we're not. We've lost a few more cars. We're down to 35 cars now, so we have lost a fair chunk of cars in this. Olga Drive, welcome in. Over to you. Yento is cooking. Is he cooking? Is he that? Is he? What's he cooking? Is he sweating in there? Car 23 is off. That's Fernando is off the track. He has gone off at Paddock Hill Bend. Yeah.
There's another car involved. Oh, massive contact to the back between Bjorkman and Deluge. I think that is. Deluge facing the wrong way. I'm going to rewind it and see if I can see what happens. So Deluge goes into the fence. just rolls back in an unfortunate position and just gets clocked by the next car that comes across, who had loads of time to avoid it.
Silly.
Deluge is stationary across the track and just gets smacked.
Yeah, not good. Petrohead, welcome in, buddy. So Rombat is in the pits.
And
right
the
now.
car that hit him, by the way, the car that hit Deluge is Bertie Torfs, who has just come into the pit lane, so he's going to have a long stop here because that was a hefty crunch on the front end.
Yeah. So Amor then is currently 0 point now between Bracken. And is he going to send it down?
Again. That's the number 99 car. It's Mac.
Mac. Oh no, Mac.
Mac's gone around.
Same spot as before. That's almost the carbon copy of his last spin. Yeah.
Only a little touch at the front, so it's not too bad. Just waiting for a good time to rejoin the track.
So people need to be careful of excessive flashing at this current moment in time. I can see Bracken is excessively flashing on Moore, so I'm not sure if anything happened in a previous incident. But Moore now up to P12 and has got, where is he? He's got a hell of a window of open track now. He needed that to get through those back markers.
This is big. This is what we want to see. This is Christian Muller coming into the pit lane. Christian Muller is in the pit lane. What we want to see is where he comes out compared to Amor.
Oh, he's got a lot of damage on the front of that Big Brain Racing Audi. I know, is he going to get that fixed, or is he going to carry on?
That is some serious bumper dents in the front of that, isn't it?
Yeah. George is in the chat saying, "Come on, Matt, keep that car facing the right way." And we are now halfway through, then, guys. Halfway through this epic. I can't believe how quickly this half an hour has just gone.
Amor is passed. Amor's ahead by a long way. By a long, long way. Astikov spins. Has there been contact there with Astikov? I don't know if there has been.
It doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it.
Possibly just another victim of that harsh camber over the top. There has been. There has been contact. Yeah, it was with the car that was behind him. I'm not sure who it was at the time.
Contact between who was it again that's gone off? And we've got more yellow flags.
Max off as well. Max off again.
Same corner?
No, the one after it this time. Massively wide on exit. Oh, that's a bigger hit on the front end that time.
No, Mac.
Has Mac made his pit stop yet? Because I think he's going to have some damage to repair when he does come in.
No, I think he should be boxing now. No, he's staying out. No, he's going in.
He's going in this time. Yeah, he's going to have some damage to fix on the front of that BMW for sure.
Nathaniel's in the pits then. Nathaniel down is back in the pits now. He's still, he's only just boxed. So Nathaniel in the box. So see where Amor is now.
Where does he come out compared to Amor, the 695 car? He's not gonna come out ahead of the 695 car. He might. No, he is going to. He will. I completely misjudged how long he had left on his pit stop.
Amor is just coming down the back straight now, and Nathaniel has just come out of the pit. So,
but Amor has closed that gap. That's important for Amor. That gap has closed. He's closer than he was before those pit stops happened.
Yeah, he's now only 3.5 seconds off. Yeah, which is good as now back marker moves out of the way. So our leader then is still out in front. No, he's not. He's just pitted. Sorry.
Pit lane, literally, as you say that, I was just about to say he's just coming in, and he has got a healthy advantage. Thel will get past in the 246 car, but he's yet to box.
Yeah. So I'm looking at Nathaniel with 50 seconds now, and effectively Van Thielen's going to lose what, 25. Yeah. So the pit stop for, let's have a look really quickly.
How much does the undercut gain for Nathaniel? He's got completely clear track in front.
53 seconds Nathaniel was in the pits for. That's how long Nathaniel was in the pits for total time.
Yeah. So it's a 24 second. Well, it's about a 22 second drive through. Yeah. When you count in slowing down and speeding up either side of your pit stop, 24 seconds it takes to traverse the pit lane with the stop and go. So 30 seconds.
There we go. Van Thielen is now exiting the pits, and
Van Thielen's on the move.
Yeah.
How big is the gap to P2? It's still going to be relatively significant, although
there we go.
Possibly smaller than it was. 4.5 seconds.
Yeah. There we go. And so who's leading the race now? That is going to be Eric. Oh no, Marco.
No, Marco Esposito, yeah.
So where is Amor then? Amor has not really closed the gap, has he, to car 74? No, he hasn't really got...
The gap's down to 3 seconds rather than 3.5 now.
Okay, yeah.
The real battle is further down the order at the moment with Stephen Hood, Glayram and Jones. Two of these cars, Hood and Brooken haven't made their pit stops yet. And I think Stephen Hood is kind of just clearing out of the way of the guys who have at the moment because he knows that they are on far fresher tyres, and I think he knows that he doesn't necessarily have the pace to fight with them. Just playing it sensible.
He's done well. He's done a fantastic job to be up into P10. I know you obviously...
Callum Jones goes massively wide there.
Well wide there, yeah. I saw that just as on board with Stephen. But I think Stephen's done a fantastic job.
Absolutely.
Bearing in mind, no practice.
For a man who says he's... Well, I've got to believe him. For a man who's never raced the track before, that is, a fantastic job from him. This is the man that I wanted to see where he comes out, is Peter Romeo. Where does he come out after the pit stops have cycled through? Because obviously he didn't have a brilliant qualifying, but his race pace has been on fire. A 23.797 is a lap time that should be putting him inside the top 10 on overall race pace, but I don't think he's going to... Who's that going side by side? That's Stephen Hood and...
I saw that, and Callum Jones, yeah. He's got past Callum, has he?
He's let him through, yeah. Again, just on the better tyres.
They were super side by side, were they not? Jeez.
Yeah, they raced through the picture whilst I was on Peter Romeo's pit stop, and I was like, who is that?
That was safe. But yeah, we've got 14.5 minutes until the pit window ends. I need to take a breath.
All but 4 cars, I think, have made their pit stop.
Yes.
And 2 of them are currently in the pit.
Yeah. So I can see 3 drivers in the top 9.
P1 and the P3 car still need to pit.
And Stephen Hood.
Yeah, Stephen Hood. Yeah.
Yeah, car 666 has been disqualified from the race as well.
Car 666. Who was that?
That was...
Oh, that's the other RART car.
Yeah.
Because the sister car in that team, the AAA, is currently running P3, yet to make a pit stop. Just thought I'd point that out.
So, yeah, sorry, we've had 2 disqualifications. Car 666 moved under braking and got rear-ended by doing... got rear-ended, caused him to crash to another, disqualified for causing multiple incidents during the race and quali.
Joshua Higginson, WRL, just to answer your question, Callum has had a couple of off-track excursions, nothing big, nothing causing any damage, just occasionally wandering wide, just losing a chunk of time every time it happens. So nothing major to cause him any position loss. It's just a little bit of off-track exploration every now and again.
Talking of excursions, Mac's fallen off again.
No, Mac. Oh,
he's
on the inside.
Yeah.
Is that car? That car looks like it might be majorly dead.
And Stephen
rather than just a little bit bonked. He's had an off there, and then he's pulled off to let these guys through, I'm assuming, because they've got not dead tyres.
Always Rombat has gone on the gravel and grass. P10 now. Rombat having a great race at the start, and obviously got contact with Gallo, who Gallo now is running P14 in this race.
Yeah.
After his penalties have been applied to himself, as car 888 is coming to
Fran Garcia's had an off. Fran Garcia has had an off. This will just be on his own, but the car running P5, snags the grass on entry and Paddock Hill Bend. Massive sideways moment, manages to keep it out of the wall, keeps it moving in the gravel as well. A brilliant job from him to hold that.
Nice.
But he has a big off, and now he's got the 116 car of Eric Glayram right behind him. Eric looks to the outside at turn 4. It's going to switch it back to the inside, I think, for the run down towards turn 5.
Here we go then.
big defence to the inside.
Yeah, into Hawthorns they go. Can't overtake there. It's almost impossible to overtake Hawthorns, and they go into Westfields. No, sorry, that's Dingle Dell, is it not? Yes, it is. And then,
I love breaking one of those.
and then the Sheen curve, as they're still nose to
Yeah,
tail.
Barry Sheen, baby.
Yeah, and then Sterling's closing the gap, but it's a good exit here. Will line you up for the
And
latter
the final
part of this
car
race.
comes into the pit lane, Esposito. And now all of these gaps that you see are as they are. They are the real-time gaps now.
Yeah, exactly that. As Garcia.
No mess with the any pit lane stuff.
Nope. Yeah.
Down to
well,
34 cars now, by the way.
Still pretty good numbers, to be fair.
It's still pretty mental, yeah.
Yeah. George has put, well, my next weekend is packed with racing, Porsche Cup, race with my team, and Winter Cup. Well, let's go, George. Let's go, baby. So who have we got? Who's battling out here? We've got a nice little battle for 10. Jonathan Fell and Miller. Oh, as Miller is alongside. Oh no, what's happened there? Marco Esposito has literally just given up 2 places to Tory Miller and Jonathan Fell. Did you think they were back markers? That's full race position. That was 4 position.
I think he was very, very wide coming out of turn 1. He's only just come out of the pit lane, so it's possibly just a bit of a case of I've got really cold tyres and don't want to mess around with 2 guys who are currently in the midst of a fight.
No, that is true. That could be very, very good.
Possibly
hang on. Whoa. We've missed out something here. Peter Romero has retired the car. Was 2 damage. Well, it's time to disconnect my old rig. No, that's Romero out. That's Peter out. Peter's out of this race.
Oh no, he was having a fabulous race. What happened to him?
I completely missed it. I'm not going to lie. Well, that's sad to see another driver leave this race.
When did he go?
Yeah, no, I
Mans
missed
was
it.
having a brilliant race. He was just behind Kika Gallo.
Your race pace. I spun and hit the wall behind Gallo. No.
Oh mate, that's so unfortunate. He must have returned to garage real quick because I didn't even see the yellow flag for that.
Yeah, neither did I, yeah. It's a shame, buddy. It's a shame. But thank you for racing this evening. I really do appreciate it. We do really appreciate it. Sorry.
I hope you really did. Hayden, you wouldn't happen to have 160,000 euros laying around that I can borrow, says Chaz.
Well,
After his recent purchases.
unless I
I'm gonna guess
remortgage my
probably
house, then no, Ches.
Twice, yeah.
Why, Ches? Why are you asking for 160,000 euros? George, you'll probably be all right now, mate. We've got 18 minutes left of this race, so we've got through the biggest pain point. I mean, okay, I haven't got 160,000 euros to give you for a bloody marble statue of a polar bear. Yeah, decent, Peter. Yeah, awesome, buddy. Great race. I mean, I really enjoyed this. I know the times 10 multiplier hasn't probably been everyone's cup of tea, but yeah, no, we really do appreciate everyone racing, and it's not over yet. 7.5 minutes left of the pit window, but everyone has boxed as we got a yellow flag of Sandro Draga. Looks like he's lost it on his own, coming out of Paddock Hill, and he's got other cars behind him now though. And Jack Deluge has also gone off somewhere. I would say, where are we? That is Surtees, I think he's gone off. Yes, it is. Up the Pilgrim's Drop, as it's known as, Bratton's Hatch. And we've got multiple cars in the pit. Daryl's in the pits as well. Is that Daryl's night over as well, by the looks of it? Looking likely that Daryl hasn't moved for a while. As Gallo moving ever closer, I should say, to Esposito and Miller to get that P11 trying to claw back some space. 24.8 last time round for Gallo, which is a lot quicker than the drivers in front of him. So yeah, still not over. 16 minutes left to go. This hour has just gone absolutely flown by. Hopefully, we should get some interviewees into the box afterwards to have a nice little conversation with us as Gallo really closes up the gap to Esposito in that
Don't
Porsche.
forget about this battle brewing down the back.
Oh, do you see that little bit of lag there for some reason? A little bit of lagness. But we're just taking a moment just to take a breather. Everyone's sort of a bit spaced out right now. It's been an epic start, epic race. Malmo won 1-0, no trophy for us this year. Most chaotic game I've ever seen. Oh, did you see the 4-4 between Man City and Chelsea? Christ, that was chaotic. But yeah, good opportunity. Thank you for 15 people watching us over on YouTube right now. Thank you so much. If you are watching us over on YouTube, please do hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you also wouldn't mind subscribing, that'd be absolutely fantastic. You can become a member of our channel if you would mind for a small fee of about £2.99, I think it is. Pounds. That just helps towards running of this amazing community and everything that goes into what we do for you guys. So a big thank you to everybody watching us, and obviously likewise over on Twitch. If you're watching us over on Twitch, thank you. Please stay over there, and please do drop a follow on us on our channel if you would. I think I'm allowed to say that. I'm not sure. I guess as long as I say please stay on that platform.
Please stay on the Twitch, yes. Don't go anywhere else.
But yeah, we've got 14 minutes left. 14 minutes. How do you think? How are you feeling right now, Ollie? As we've got a little bit of a moment of cars just sort of doing their own thing, although Miller is only now 0.3 away from Krasnov. Coming into Surtees. How have you found today's race so far? He's not even listening. He's probably asleep.
Yeah, sorry, no, I'm just trying to sort out a surprise party for a friend. At the same time, so I'm just trying to keep up with things. With everything that's been going on the last couple of days in my life, I was knackered before the race started, and now I don't even know if my brain is my brain anymore. No,
that is true. Like I need to.
I feel like I'm thinking things that I've never thought before. You know, yeah, it's exactly. Just everything's happening at so much speed that my poor brain just can't take it, man. Just can't take it.
No, it's difficult. It is very difficult to compute what's actually going on.
Because life is just hectic, and it doesn't get any easier when Nathaniel Fever has a 5-second penalty. I haven't seen that. That could be crucial, as Sylvain Amor in the other Phoenix e-racing car is only 3.9 seconds behind. Now the question is, they're in the same team. Do they put a little bit of, we'll let it happen, if Amor can keep the pace, he can have the place. Or is there going to be a little bit of team order puppet mastering?
So, let me give you a bit of context. 74 is attempting to pass 66 and just punched 66 whilst he was trying to get off the line. 74 should be more patient on throttle when being so close behind a slower car. So 5 second then give it to car 74 for trying to get past a back marker of Bracken. So there we go then. And,
yeah, we've still got plenty of battles going on in this race. I mean, we've got battles for P10, battle for P7, battle for P4, 5, and 6.
Should we see if the auto camera now works, as it's obviously now a bit separated out?
I don't know. I think my auto camera wasn't working for the Porsche Cup races either, or for the Suzuka 10 hours. I think the latest mini patch has broken race control a little bit because my auto cam wasn't working at all.
Interesting.
Oh, as I say, battle for P4. The move is happening.
Yeah, I'm on board. Yeah.
held up a little bit by, that's Bertie Torfs in the heart of racing Aston Martin. It's a good thing that car is so distinct because it makes it really easy to pick out on the track. That purple is pretty hard to miss.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. So 5 seconds there, which means at this current stage, is Adam Moore going to take P2? It is.
God,
he's in the window.
It's so close.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not anymore.
Oh, he's gone.
He's
He's
not
gone.
anymore. Sylvain Moore loses it on the exit of the final corner. He's into the wall.
No.
That's going to have put some. That's got to be at least 5 or 6 seconds of damage that's gone onto the front of that car, and that could be massive because with still 11 minutes to go, can Garcia maybe close the gap enough to fight back again for that final podium position? I'm not sure if he'll be able to.
Well, he's got. Problem is, he's got people behind him that are trying to get past him. So it could be interesting as Jack Deluge has also gone off somewhere. So we've lost Marco, we've lost Daryl, Peter, and obviously we lost Jeremy, who's obviously got disqualified as Garcia's gone. Fran Garcia has gone off. Hold your brakes as there's contact.
He doesn't hold the brakes, and Christian Muller's involved in that as well. That puts Rombaugh now to P7, Glayram is P4, Callum Jones is P5.
So that was
Krasnov
contact.
moves up as well.
Yeah, sorry to jump over. Yeah, I think Garcia's lost it on his own. The spreadsheet's not picked up contact. I only picked up car 2, 2, 3 and 30.
Yeah, Garcia goes far out, drops it on his own, and he does. I think he does hold the brakes as much as possible. Oh, so the number 30 car, Christian Muller, has gone off track to avoid him already.
Oh, and just collided.
And then Garcia's rolled forwards to turn around, and that's when the contact has happened.
Wow, so Garcia gone then. I would say that's almost impossible now. You get up Callum Jones, P5, only a second off Eric Galram in the Ferrari. And then you've got Sergei Krasnov, who's not too far back behind him still, as Gallo is still down in P13, not really going anywhere. Hood down to P22. Matt 28th on grid as it stands right now. He's gained 1 place on race start since his race start. Hood up 16 places on the race so far. So
he's had a brilliant little race in all fairness. Yeah. For a man who's never raced it before, he's picked up pretty quickly, especially with how snappy he's been. That Lambo is around this circuit. Yeah. It's one of the cars that really does like to get rear happy at this circuit. There's only a couple that do, and to list them off the top of my head, it's the Pateron, the NSX, and the Lambo. And why is that? Because they're all the ones that run really close to the ground and have a low rear end. Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why they all get so loose.
Get a loose rear end. Don't ban us from TOS.
Damn. Got so much rear end.
Damn. Got bunda. Right, okay, right.
And this battle for P10 is being broken up by a lapped car that isn't getting out of the way.
Oh.
Which is rather disappointing. Corey Miller currently stuck behind them. I'm not sure which car it is. Although I think
it is. No, it's Thel, isn't it? Oh no, it's not.
No, it's not. No, Thel is just going through the right-hander. I think Tory Miller's got past him now. I think
it's 246.
Was it the Heart of Racing car again? I'm trying to work out what car it is from the front end.
No, hang on, wait. Where are you looking? What battle?
Tory Miller. He's got past now, down in P10. Okay. But the gap was about 0.4. And then Tory Miller got massively held up by a lapped car that Esposito is now going to have to try and get past.
Oh, hang on. So breaking news. By the way, I was flashing Gallo to say hi. Got distracted because of that and hit the wall. That's why Peter's out.
Oh, mate, that's so gutting. That's so gutting.
No, that is so unfortunate.
How on earth have we got to the point where there's only 7 minutes of this race left?
I don't.
I feel like I haven't stopped speaking.
Yeah, same.
That's why for the last hour. Oh,
Esposito.
Esposito, yeah. Esposito's off.
Yeah.
Has he lost it on its own? I'm watching it back now.
Looks like it.
Kika Gallo gains position while there's no one else on track to have hit him. Oh, he just didn't brake. He just didn't brake. He just didn't stop. I think someone has taken out the braking markers down there. And he just kept going. Oh, I tell you who else has picked up a penalty that I hadn't realised. Krasnov.
Car number
Krasnov's got a penalty
599.
as well. So even if he can get up to the back of Callum Jones in these last 6 minutes, that's not going to gain anything for him, and he's going to have to watch out behind for Rombaut. Last lap, Rombaut was a second faster than Sergei Krasnov. He could be about to lose P6 to the number 15 car, the Mercedes AMG, and he's got to watch out for Christian Muller in the number 30 Audi, who I think still has quite a lot of that damage that he had at the start of the race as well.
So car 599 gets 5 seconds for runs. 599 runs into car 15 out of the road, then 15 gets spun. So that's why 599 gets a 5-second penalty. Car 317 gets a warning for do not send it from another postcode.
That is,
yeah,
that's pretty relatable.
and the incident between car 223 and 30, which was Garcia and Muller, was just put down as lol as the description. Because obviously Muller went off to try and avoid.
I think that sums it up pretty well.
Yeah.
Lol.
Yeah. So wow, 5 minutes. Literally, I'm going. What the hell?
I know. Where's the time bit?
Yeah.
Where has the time?
But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it, everyone. Ollie, I hope you've enjoyed it as well. And it's been, I think, as we do more of these commentary work together, I think it will start flowing a bit better. I think to start with we were jumping over each other quite a lot, but that's acceptable when we're trying to run with a 40-car grid.
Yeah. When there's 8 million things happening at all times,
it is. Yeah.
It's quite difficult not to be trying to keep up with everything, because holy moly, it's just been non-stop, all the time.
I need time to breathe. I think I'm going to go after the end of this stream is to go and grab myself a long drink and just sit in quiet for the next couple of hours, I think.
The hinges of my jaw are aching.
Yeah, same. Yeah, exactly the same. Yeah.
That is how much I've just it's just been non-stop talk.
Yeah.
The whole race.
Yeah, 100%.
Great. Oh, there's a lapped car that's going to stop the progress of Christian Muller. And Sergei Krasnov, by the way, has managed to get back up to the back of Callum Jones. That is just 0.8 now with 3 minutes left to go. 4 minutes, I guess, left to go.
Yeah, that Bentley has been well and truly driven to the inch of it live. What a great drive from Callum Jones. Always he gets squirrely. Yeah, we can see Owen, the amount of penalties that are being dished out. I mean, actually, no, the penalty volume hasn't been too much. It's just the amount of contacts that you guys have been doing. So, yeah, it's been epicness from everybody. But I think it's been crazy. I think that's going to be almost it for. Oh, here we go then. We got Quintin Raat on the back of Donkerwalk. Has got the inside line into Paddock Hill and got that move done. So that is him up to P14 then. Not really fighting Donkerwalk there for that position. He sort of just let him past.
There's a battle on the edge of P10.
Tippy's spun. Tippy's off. Tippy's lost it into Sterling's, I believe. Yes, he has. And he's now hemorrhaging places. Sorry, Ollie, to jump over you.
So Tory Miller has managed to get that P10 position off of Jonathan Fell now.
Garcia's gone. Garcia's gone again as well.
Massive.
Sorry.
There's been contact with another car there. There's been contact with a back marker.
117. That's contact with 117.
The 117 car's lost it. The Audi's lost it going into the corner, and Frank Garcia has had nowhere to go.
Another big off. Alexandra Askov is also gone. Whoa, that is Christ. He is in the middle of the track. Mind out of the way.
That's such an unfortunate place for him to be. I think everyone's managed to avoid him though.
Quintin's gone.
Oh, Quintin's gone. Who's that he's had contact with? Is that
Donkerwalk?
Donkerwalk, yeah. With? Indeed it is. Everything going crazy in the last couple of minutes of this race.
Samuel Mack is also gone as well. Car 117's gone off in 30s. No, sorry, Clearway. No, that Paddock Hill. Christ.
In one of the corners on the track.
Yeah, somewhere.
I don't know which Miller one, but it's one of them, I can tell you that much.
And Miller's got past Fell and Gallo is literally right behind them as they go down.
These guys are having more of a battle. Gallo runs a little bit wide out the hairpin. No, nothing going there.
Sorry for the shouting, everyone. We're so we're trying to just.
There's just too much happening. My brain can't keep up with it without talking.
Apologies, everyone. Apologies.
Because it is just mental. It is just insane.
Peter's put E equals MC squared divided by there's your time. Ah, literally, it's all.
The gap between Christian Muller and Rombout at the moment is just 0.4 of a second. Fell and Miller having another battle. I'm assuming that's what you just went. Oh, for Max off again. No.
Oh no,
Max. There's been more contact on the front end, I think, of that car.
Sorry. Ooh. Fell almost collided with Miller and sent him off to somewhere that was not
shallow round.
Very good. Yeah, literally. Jesus.
Callum Jones has had an off. Sergei Krasnov has passed. Krasnov is passed to P5. Callum Jones has had a massive off at turn 1. That was massive off at turn 1.
And I think Gallo's also had an issue. I think he's now a second back. Yeah, Gallo's had an off. What? Yeah, he's definitely lost out a load of time. So he's got car's gone off at Paddock Hill, bearing the back marker of.
But Krasnov is going to lose that position straight back because he's got that 5-second penalty that we were talking about earlier.
And that's Miller.
Over his head.
Miller and Fell battling out. They've gone side by side into Cooper Straight.
Gone wide. Is Kika Gallo going to smell anything coming there?
Sorry, and that is the timer ticked over to 0. Our leader has just started.
His final lap of the race.
Yeah, we got one more lap as Fell does make it past.
Are we going to see anyone? Has anyone got the fueling on? Has anyone thought the pace would be lower?
And we got Dixon Hurst off as well. Sorry.
Not going to have the fuel. That'd be mental.
And we got Martins off. Juan Martins. Sorry to jump over you.
No, don't worry. It's all going on right now. Christian Muller, I think, is smelling another position here. I think he's got that P7 firmly in his sights. He's right on the back of Harold Rombout. Nothing going through Paddock Hill Bend, nothing going through Druids.
Good exit. George, but whoever picked Brands Hatch had the right idea because it's been unpredictable. I take all the credit for everyone's hard work this evening. Wow. Crew Chief is just saying rain stops in 5 minutes. Yeah, I think you've definitely got a bug in your system there. As I don't want to ruin this little battle, but I'm keeping an eye on our leader. He is just coming now into clearways to effectively take this race. Absolute epic drive from Van Thielen to take victory here at Brands Hatch, as Miller is now 0.1, 0.2 behind Rombart as they come into Hawthorns for the final time. Sorry, Chin Curve for the final time, I should say. Is there going to be one more send? Sorry to jump over you.
No, don't worry about it. Van Thalen's crossed the line to take the win. Fever does go P2 with a more in P3. I'm going to start reeling people off as they cross the line. Clarum goes P4 overall with Krasnov taking P5. P6 is going to be Callum Jones, but he now moves back ahead because of that penalty, obviously. Harold Rombout isn't within the penalty window, so he stays P7 with Christian Muller finishing just half a second behind him at the end of that. In P8, Garcia, after a couple of issues throughout the race, he had the pace to be at the front, but unfortunately just didn't quite come together for him. And it's starting to get light again in British summertime. Crossing the line as the light comes back to the circuit, Fran Garcia finishes in P9 overall, with Jonathan Thel managing to just stay ahead of Tory Miller to cross the line in P10 and P11 respectively. Kiko Gallo is going to cross the line in P12, with P13 being Esposito. He had a massive off through the middle of the race, but managed to bring it back overall. P14 is going to be the RART car, the 317 version of that car, and the 888 version of that car finishes P14, sorry. Then Elias Fernando finishes P15 with Bjorkman in P16, Parks in P17, Bertie Torfs in the heart of racing car in P17, Stephen Hood in P8. I'm way off. People have already left the session, that's why I'm way off.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it. I'm going to take, you take a breather. I'm going to take a copy of the race replay and basically take a second. If anyone wants to have a chat with us really quickly, then please come over to the interview waiting area now, and we will 100% try our best to talk some more with you and how your race has gone. So we'll give it a couple of minutes for you guys to make your way up to the interview waiting area, and we'll
I don't know if
see.
I can take any more talking, man.
I know. We won't ask too many questions.
My face hurts.
My face hurts as well. I need a drink and to stop talking in a few moments' time. So we do have we have Mr. Stephen Hood. I wonder if we could be cheeky and ask him for a copy of.
I'm sure we'll have a talk to him. I'm going to drag him into the box now.
Okay, yeah. I'll leave you to
Mr.
it.
Stephen Hood, CEO of Motorsport Games, if you didn't know, are one of our very own drivers here in TOGA Motorsports. A man who's never turned a lap at the Brands Hatch circuit, pulls a brilliant drive from the back of the grid to finish. Oh, where was it in the end that he finished? Let's find
21st.
out. Yeah, 21st at the end of it all.
Yeah,
That
I
is.
wanted to get top 20. I was trying for top 20. Hanging on in the dark. Oh my god, I didn't know where I was going.
In all fairness, from everything that was happening around you, I don't think many others did either. I think the darkness caught a lot of people out. I mean, I think consistency sums it up for you. Realistically, the race was you just turned the laps. You just did what you needed to do. You know, the pace wasn't top of the field. It wasn't bottom of the field.
I think I was 3.5 seconds off most of the time. But by about, I don't know, 80% of the way through the race, because obviously I'm being lapped by a much faster car, I could see where they were gaining all the time, and I was getting faster and faster. What I haven't got is the ability to put it all together yet. I can see where I'm losing the time. So I just stayed on the track, and I could see so many people going wide and having accidents, and I had a few hairy moments myself where I outbraked myself or I had to dive around the car. But I thought, if I keep it on the track, I'm bound to get places.
Well, you did. You've done epic. I think you've done a longer stint as well, didn't you, compared to other drivers? I'm assuming that was done on purpose to basically, like you say, just pick up those freebies as and when it was possible, I suppose.
Yeah, I think I took 55 litres in that Lambo. I'm not used to driving that Lambo. It really is rotating on me. I'm used to the Aston all the time, having a big heavy engine out front.
Yeah.
But the Lambo in those corners, I thought it would be great, and it probably is. I think the guy who got pole, whoever that was, in the Lambo. So it's obviously a driver's skill matter. And I just decided to give myself a ton of fuel at the beginning and hang on and just see where I ended up. Had some good races. It was good fun. Really, really good. 60 minutes went quick.
Yeah, I think it went quick for everyone. I think me and Ollie have not had a second to draw breath with the amount of incidents going off on track. Obviously, I know we had the times 10 multiplier. That was supposed to have been fixed, so we hold our hands up. So, how was? I see you saying that the night driving was a bit tricky for you. You just didn't know where you were going. So
yeah, I mean, I know the track. Obviously, I played it in lots of games, and it's physically near me in the real world, so I've got no real excuse. But driving it in ACT to get the time here and there was a nightmare. And as the night rapidly descended, you kind of get tunnel vision, and it's fine if you're following somebody. But as soon as you got somebody's like lights blaring in their rear mirror, and you're out on your own, it's so easy to kind of just overcook it in a corner and go a bit wide. I did that a few times.
Sector 3 especially, 100%. Sector 3 especially is a nightmare because you just can't see where you're going to nail those tricky corners. They're hard enough during the day. When you get it at night, it's even harder. So no, don't worry. Rest assured, the next race we won't be running in the night because we have now fixed it. And that was my fault, so apologies.
But that changes the temperature as well, does it?
Yes.
It changes the track temp.
Yeah, it does.
I was losing tyre temp, and
as the track temperature drops, obviously your tyres then obviously lose out in temperature, and so it's one of those ones. How have you found the concept? How the concept? How have you found the setup of with the BOP and the driving? Obviously, hopefully we should have a lot of drivers are much closer together, and I think that's proven.
Oh, they were much closer together.
Yeah.
It's just that I wasn't with them. That was the difference.
that was the crux of the issue.
Yeah. Did you? They had the BOP, and I just had. I don't know what I had, but I need to get. I can't compare the car because I haven't really driven it previously.
Yeah,
but
okay.
I can see all the times they are. That people can be super fast over a single lap, but it's so easy to kind of make mistakes here and there with the traffic.
Consistency is key.
There was some dive bombs going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to have eyes in the back of your head and be
Yeah.
looking forward all the time.
Yeah,
But it's been
100%.
fun.
No,
Yeah,
100%.
great event.
Cool,
Love it.
perfect. Will we be seeing you next week at our next race, or are you playing it by, day by day?
Yeah, you should do. Yeah, I sent the kids to bed early, and the wife is on holiday this weekend somewhere. So
okay.
next weekend I'll have to. Yeah, she owes me one, so why not?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
In
Well,
all
track
fairness, in all fairness, Mr. Hood, I expect that after the last couple of weeks you've had, you probably needed an early bedtime as well. I'm sure it's not been an easy one for you. But great to see you on track and competing, no matter what the trials and tribulations at work are.
Yeah, you've got to have some fun. And
don't forget, we make it easy for you next week as well. It's Donington Park. So to go from one extreme to the other,
and
Donington Park.
And if you promise us to give us an early access copy of Le Mans Ultimate, then we won't give you plus 40 kilograms of BOP.
I am happy to give you early access. You just have to promise to buy a lot of DLC. And
Done. Deal. Deal.
That's absolutely fine, mate. That is absolutely fine.
Done deal.
Hey,
right. Thanks, Stephen. Thanks, mate.
Thanks a lot, Stephen. Have a good rest of your evening, mate. Just a bit.
Wow.
Let's go, content, baby.
You cheeky son. Right, I think that is it.
Don't ask the question, man.
Don't ask, you don't get, I suppose. That is the end of our stream. I think me and Ollie need to go and have a drink, rest our jaws, and I'm not sure how it's going to be next week, but hopefully not as busy as that. But yeah, big thank you to everybody who has watched us this evening on both platforms. Absolutely insane numbers. Thank you for the support as always. Ollie, to you, thank you so much for being here, doing the commentary work, and epic job you do as always. Thank you so much to you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been, I mean, my jaw feels like it's trying to dislocate itself every time I move my mouth. I've just talked so much.
Yeah.
And it's like my voice is going as well because I've just been shouting basically because everything's been insane.
Yeah, 100%.
My brain is scrambled.
Yeah, 100%. And one final thank you, or two final thank yous really, is big thank you to the stewards. They've worked their absolute backsides off this evening. So big shout out to Owen, Arnold, and Dexter. Absolute legends. Thank you so much for your stewarding work this evening. We can't not end the stream without saying thank you to the stewards because they do a remarkable job behind the scenes. Don't get the credit they deserve. So thank you to those guys. A big thank you to those guys, more importantly. And then finally, most importantly, thank you to everybody who raced this evening. 40 cars initially out on track. I know we lost a few drivers, but we managed to finish the grid. I'm not actually sure how many people we ended with in the end. It was 33, I think we finished. So we lost about 7 cars.
There was just so many people on track, man.
33 people is still a ridiculous amount of number of people.
My poor brain just couldn't take it.
So so absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, big thanks to everybody who raced. Big shout out to all of our staff, commentators, mods, whoever they are, stewards, and big shout out to all the viewers as well. We'll be back live on Wednesday, I believe, for Rookie Wednesdays. No, we won't be actually. I think we've got a relatively quiet week.
That championship's over now, isn't it?
Yeah, we are. Yeah,
it's just Friday, Friday and Sunday now.
We are majorly on the rundown for Christmas, so don't worry. There will be some streams next week. I will do some community racing with you guys. I'll post it all in Discord, and we can organise a day for that. But yes, we won't be live till Friday now, which will be at Alton Park for the Porsche GB Cup, and I shall be doing commentary again with you, Ollie. Am I correct, or am I not? I don't know what I'm doing yet.
I think Julius is planning on being back on Friday.
Okay. Well, whatever which way, we'll have commentary on Friday, and I'll be back with Ollie on Sunday at Donington Park for another ridiculous race, because Donington Park is just as hard as Brands Hatch, probably even harder, to be pretty honest with you. But yes, that's enough of us. We are going to go and rest our jaws. Again, thanks very much, Ollie, and amazing content as always. We'll look forward to the Le Mans copy, and we'll speak to you guys very, very soon. Take care. Have a great evening.
In a bit, everyone.